Today I am doing the 7-Day Anatomy Study Challenge created by Marc Brunet on YouTube, also known as Bluefy on Instagram. He creates a lot of tutorials and teaches a lot of incredible things about art, so I would check him out. I really wanted to do this 7-day study when I first saw it on YouTube because for me, I like to create characters and I felt like this would be a good exercise for me to do so that I can learn and practice some anatomy. So, let's get started with day 1. Day 1 is to draw body parts or poses from imagination. And I will not lie, I struggled to do this, and you can clearly see that I did not do a very good job. Every time I drew a new pose, my mind would completely blank on what human features look like, so my imagination was just showing me blobs. I was not very content with the final results, but it is only day 1, you know? Day 2 is using basic photo reference to draw from. I found some poses from DeviantArt. Yes, DeviantArt. And I am so sorry, I don't remember the user that uploaded these pictures since I don't often go on DeviantArt, so I apologize for that. But for this day, I drew on top of the reference, sketching out basic shapes that make up the composition of the pose, and then tried to draw it myself. And I would say that using reference does make a huge difference, and it definitely helps to create more anatomy or pose accurate drawings. For day 3, you have to draw and identify anatomy from shredded reference models. I use 2 reference models, one female and one male, just so that I can practice both, and using various colors, I'm just color blocking and identifying each muscle. After I've done this exercise, I decided to be a bit extra and use this new knowledge that I've obtained to just practice more muscles. On day 4, you have to do studies from a pro artist. And I said to myself, why not do anatomy studies from Marc Brunet, from his own art? And I can definitely see the improvement from the first day, but it's definitely easier to use reference because I can identify already existing shapes inside of the anatomy and the poses. Day 5 is to draw the main muscles and bones in detail. I think this is where I had the most fun, but I was also the most stressed as well. As soon as I got closer and closer to finishing this challenge, the less I wanted to do it. And I don't think it was because of the challenge, but more due to personal, aka work reasons. I was just tired and procrastinating, okay? Day 6 is to draw the body parts in a different art style, and for this day I tried the manga art style since that's the style I'm trying to create. I won't lie, I'm not happy with the drawings of this day. Maybe it was the brush I was using, I don't know. I'm just not a fan. And I also used Bane from Cyberpunk Edgerunners as a reference, and I reused a reference from day 3 because I was lazy and I didn't want to look for a new reference. is now day 7 and the final day. For the final day of this challenge, I had to redraw the same pose or body parts from day 1 using my imagination, using the things I learned throughout the week. And I would say that you can see the improvement in these drawings for sure. It is actually huge. It's a big difference. You can see it. I feel like this challenge/study actually really helped, and even if it was just for a short period of time, you can truly see the improvement, especially if you put the first day next to the last day, which I'll show later on in the video. Overall, I highly recommend this 7-day anatomy study, and all credits to Marc Brunet for creating it. And hopefully this video gave you a perspective from an outside viewer, as someone that, would just do this challenge. I don't know how to explain this. I really enjoyed this little challenge, and if you want to see more from me, subscribe. I usually don't ask people to subscribe, but I really need to pay off my debt. Anyways, bye!